For over half a century, one man's shadow loomed large over a small Caribbean island, his influence echoing across the continents and defining an era. His story is not just the tale of a nation, but a saga of revolution, defiance, and unwavering conviction that polarized the world. This is the story of Fidel Castro, the commander who forged Cuba in the crucible of his own ideology, leaving behind a legacy as complex and debated as the man himself. From his early days, a fire of rebellion burned within him. As a young law student at the University of Havana, Fidel Castro was a captivating orator, his words dripping with a nationalist fervor and a deep-seated desire for social justice. This was not mere youthful idealism. It was the genesis of a revolutionary. His ambitions soon erupted into action on July 26, 1953, when he led a daring but disastrous assault on the Moncada Barracks. Though the attack failed spectacularly, it catapulted him onto the national stage. Standing trial, Castro turned the courtroom into his platform, delivering a masterful 4-hour speech that would become legendary. His defiant closing words, "Condemn me, it does not matter. History will absolve me," became the rallying cry for a movement that was just beginning to stir. After his release from prison, Castro's path led him to Mexico, a pivotal chapter where destiny intervened. It was there he met Ernesto Che Guevara, an Argentine doctor whose revolutionary zeal matched his own. Over clandestine meetings and strategic maps, a powerful alliance was forged, one that would alter the course of history. In December 1956, they and a small band of rebels landed in Cuba, beginning a grueling guerrilla war from the rugged sanctuary of the Sierra Maestra mountains. Against overwhelming odds, their insurgency gained momentum, winning the support of the rural populace. By January 1, 1959, the tide had turned completely. The dictator Fulgencio Batista fled, and Castro's bearded revolutionaries descended from the mountains, entering Havana to the thunderous applause of a nation desperate for change. With power secured, Castro embarked on a radical transformation of Cuban society. His vision was ambitious: to create a new nation, free from foreign domination and internal inequality. One of his first and most celebrated initiatives was a massive literacy campaign, which mobilized students and volunteers to teach millions of Cubans to read and write, drastically reducing illiteracy in just 1 year. Simultaneously, the government invested heavily in healthcare, building new hospitals and clinics to provide free medical services for all. But this social progress came at a cost to the old order. In a bold move that set him on a collision course with his powerful neighbor to the north, Castro nationalized vast American-owned assets, including sprawling sugar plantations and lucrative businesses, severing the economic chains that had bound Cuba to the United States for decades. This audacious defiance brought the Cold War crashing onto Cuba's shores. In April 1961, the CIA-backed Bay of Pigs invasion ended in a humiliating defeat for the United States and a resounding victory for Castro, cementing his image as a David who could stand up to Goliath. The stakes escalated dramatically a year later. The discovery of Soviet nuclear missile sites in Cuba plunged the world into the Cuban Missile Crisis, a terrifying 13-day standoff that brought humanity to the brink of atomic war. As Kennedy, Khrushchev, and Castro engaged in a high-stakes geopolitical chess match, the world held its breath. Cuba was no longer just an island. It was the global epicenter of the Cold War. In the decades that followed, Castro's Cuba weathered international isolation and economic struggles, particularly during the special period after the collapse of its Soviet benefactor. The nation's resilience became a testament to the system he had built. After nearly 50 years at the helm, an aging and frail Fidel Castro formally passed the presidency to his brother Raúl in 2008. His final years were spent as an elder statesman, a powerful symbol reflecting on a lifetime of revolutionary struggle. When he died in 2016, the world was once again divided. Was he a liberator who gave his people education and healthcare, or a tyrant who suppressed dissent and freedom? The answer remains as contested as his life. Yet, one thing is certain: Fidel Castro's story is inextricably woven into the fabric of the 20th century. A commander whose controversial legacy continues to shape his island nation and provoke the world.